Hi guys, thought I'd do a bit of a, intro. Given I didn't do one before, I probably should have realistically, but it's taken me a while. I've done YouTube before, and I had planned to do it again. Everything kind of fell out of plan, but I'll talk about that in another video. I just kind of threw myself into this one. But anyway, the video is about some YouTube drama that was happening today between Wade and Mams and KSI. Hope you enjoy it. No rest for the wicked. I'll see you soon. Random bullshit. Alright, after many fucking stupid mistakes, after much time, I've decided to finally make a video. Not to explain where I've been, not to deal with any of the issues that the channel may be having, not even to explain why there's only one of me, and not my podcast partner, not even to explain why this isn't even a podcast anymore. It's just me sitting at a desk, doing my thing. I'll explain that another time. Now, we're talking about a controversy that happened today, some drama, some YouTube beef. Wade uploaded this video here. It's titled, Jake Paul versus KSI is not happening. Not really the issue of today. See, in the video, he repeats a statement he had found out in a previous video. A video by Logan Paul. We're gonna watch the clip that caused the drama.
I love you, bro. I love you, and watching your growth is fucking inspirational. But I have also come to and always have very much respected JJ and do like JJ very much as well. So the idea of it, I
just say I like Mike. Just seems like a good dude. I don't know. He just gives off good vibes.
We sit somewhere around the same place as him on it. But that is that's the super fight. That's the fight, dude. I'm sorry. Like, there is
not as big of a fight as you think.
Oh, so this is where the seeds is beginning to be sown. Not as big a fight as you think, Jake says.
I disagree. For what reason? Do you think it loses the mainstream? Is it a mainstream?
I disagree too, to be fair. But let's give him the benefit of the doubt.
Both, I mean, I have a mainstream audience, and so does the Fury name. So that's why superstars were there, Ronaldo, all this shit. No one really knows, like, celebrities don't care about KSI. He has, like, all the little, like, internet kids wrapped around his finger, but that's also all the kids who still watch me fight.
But the Sidemen's demographic is, what, 18 to 25? That's why they did a vodka. That's why they can swear and say some dodgy things.
Because they hate me. So it's like we have a lot of the same crossover audience, and it doesn't engage like the professional boxing combat sports world nearly as much as me versus Tommy.
I would love to see the Revenge of the Pauls and have
sorry, and this is why I've said, like, I'm KSI's end goal, right? But like, for me, there's bigger fights out there. KSI has only sold 200,000 pay-per-views max.
Here's the.
I don't think that's true.
Here's what I think.
That was against him.
I understand.
Yeah, you guys sold 240,000.
No, we did 1.1.
Yeah,
that's a lie.
At $10.
Yeah. Oh, the first fight with like me and Deji and all them.
Yes.
Yeah, which is $10 million.
The second one was between
on DAZN. Yeah,
I don't think it was two. I thought it was more like 300 to 400,000.
There was 200,000 subscribers who had already paid for DAZN that watched it, or 400,000 that watched it, but they already had paid for DAZN, and then you added 220,000 new subscribers at $20, which is only,
I see,
however many millions of dollars.
Okay,
KSI's never sold.
But also.
Well, yeah. That's basically the crux of the issue. So they even had some confusion. To begin with, Jake says it only did 200,000 or whatever pay-per-view buys, but subscribers is a different thing. At $20 each, it's still millions. And then that brings us to where Wade reacted to it. And he seemed to find that interesting. Only to make this video and bring up the same topic once more and say, well, I guess you'll see. Okay, so here's the clip.
Happening as early as this year. And we heard from Jake in the Impulsive podcast, he does not think that the KSI fight sells like a Tommy Fury rematch and a Floyd Mayweather fight. And I don't know that I can disagree with him right now. I don't.
Which is a fair estimation. Well, when the fight is being pushed and pulled back and forth between these two guys for years now, a long time, far too long, and we don't seem any closer.
Because they pulled some legitimately crazy numbers. And while I used to be on the train that Jake and KSI did similar numbers, I don't know that that's the case anymore. In fact, with the right build, they absolutely could. But I do think it takes a little bit of time to get people back on board with the influencer beef between the two, because Jake has kind of left it behind and KSI has been focused on other things. Something else that also has to be factored into these entire talks about Jake and KSI is the location of the fight. Because again, while KSI and Mams are telling the truth that Jake has not accepted the two offers they sent over, those two offers have been in the UK and sanctioned by the PBA, which I'm not going to say is the reason, but I do have a hunch that it is partially involved as to why Jake is a bit hesitant to sign on to something in the UK, because as of right now, Misfits Boxing is not regulated by the British Boxing Board of Control. They are.
And there it is. He said everything with perfect professional journalistic qualities to it. He's saying it's not that he isn't saying it's the reason. He's saying that there's clearly a problem between them that they can't figure out, but this could possibly be it. And he hasn't said that any of this is his own opinion. And then we move on to last night. But Wade responded pretty, simply. What's this? Tweet deleted. JJ, what is this? Lol. I love that he was getting real attacked, and he's just like, what's going on? And then he realizes this is what people are upset about, and he joins a Twitter live call with Keemstar, Mams Taylor, Cavos joins. I'm going to get the clip from the Cavos channel because I can't find it anywhere else, but I mean, he took it from somebody else, so let's hope.
What are the numbers?
Yeah, what do you think the night?
The numbers, from what I've been told, were around 300 to 400.
Are you joking?
Yeah, right. There's no way.
The numbers I've been told again.
Keemstar is in disbelief. He cannot believe what he's hearing.
That cannot be true.
I thought it was 1.1.
Hold on a second, because you guys are mistaking total numbers for new subscribers brought into the zone.
I love how they all go quiet because their brain's trying to wrap their way around it. They're not even realizing that new subscribers, $20 a head, that's millions and millions and millions of dollars. There's no insult there. Unfortunately, Mams doesn't seem to be able to see that.
This is insane.
Who the fuck is kicking me off this thing?
Exactly.
I don't know, but I'm now getting keen telling people that I'm kicking people out of the room. What is happening?
It might have bugged out because you two were speakers in here the whole time on my screen.
Yeah, it froze on my screen. And then
can I just say one at a time?
Okay, apparently their discussion has been interrupted by some buggy software, so switches things up a bit, I guess.
First of all, I can guarantee you guys that the Logan KSI 2 fight did fucking a shit ton more than what Wade quoted. I don't know who you heard it from or which person's trying to poo-poo on the success of KSI and
I can only hear that. Someone's trying to poo-poo on
Logan 2, but that was one of, or which person's trying to poo-poo on the success of KSI and Logan 2, but that was one of the biggest pay-per-views, and you're welcome to look at
and man,
data. Even Eddie Hunt,
Eddie
Hunt even put it on the 5th best-selling pay-per-view. So
yeah, come on, guys. Let's
my source. By the way, my source for this also matches the number Logan just said a couple days ago.
And there again, some more professional journalism being brought to the table, his corroborating sources. It's an immature and childish argument.
Again, and I say this in my videos. I say, this is what my source told me. This is what
I don't know who your source is. What does that mean to me?
I don't, but I'm just telling you.
Okay, my grandma just came back to life and said that it did 75 million.
His mom's having more immature arguments to a perfectly professional realization in the fucking conversation. Wade is saying that his sources corroborated these claims, that Logan has said it himself. So, you want to say you don't know his source? Do you know Logan? I swear you're business partners with him, with Prime, so it's getting childish.
I'm not in the business of giving up sources. I don't do that.
Okay, well,
damn right.
I know, but wait, come on.
Snitches. You know the rest.
And if I was, by the way, and I don't mean to do this either, Mams, if I was in the business of it, I think people would know a lot more.
Wait, logically speaking, though, do you really believe that Tommy Fury versus Jake Paul 2 is going to do more numbers versus KSI? Like,
it's his opinion, little bro.
Here's the thing.
It's his opinion.
But they're saying it as if he wants this to happen. It's not that he wants this to happen. It's not that he ever thought this was going to be the case. But the way it's being left for years, and now it is happening, and then it's not happening, and then it is happening, and then it's not happening. This has been going on in professional boxing for decades, and the biggest fights always fall through. People are sick of seeing this. That's Wade's point.
It sounds like it came from. It sounds like it came from Jake Paul. To be honest,
it sounds like it came from Jake Paul. Right. So this is clearly Mams explaining that he has seen the video, and he's assuming that Wade is just repeating the words out of Jake Paul's mouth. That means nothing. Even if he were, it doesn't mean he's siding with Jake, it doesn't mean he's a snake, it doesn't mean he's switching up on JJ. He is his own person. He's a boxing commentator giving an opinion. He's a journalist giving a factually based opinion. So, how can he be in the wrong here? We'll have to react to that Gid video another time, you know. A lot of juicy gossip was spilled.
No, it didn't come. I don't talk to Jake about stuff like this. I don't speak directly to Jake about anything. I can give that 100%. Never have, ever. In fact,
I'm talking about
to the guy that's
speaking about his camp.
I speak to the guy that's saying "fuck me" and whatever I stand for on a day, like at least one.
That's a quote of the second tweet JJ tweeted, I believe. Yeah. Sounds angry, doesn't he? Fuck you and everything you stand for.
Once a month, which is crazy. I'm never taking personal shots at JJ. I was just talking to him yesterday, and now I'm getting fuck your whole life and everything you stand for.
I mean, that's pretty hard.
That's crazy.
That is crazy. That is crazy.
That is a little
bit crazy.
Well, listen. Hey, wait. You got to understand JJ's mindset, though. Like, dude, he's working for this Jake Paul fight, and he's got you out there saying, "Oh, Tommy Fury will do more sales." I mean, come on, I'd be pissed too.
But he's not saying that, is he? He's saying if they continue the way they're going, there's no point. They're not listening.
Also, we do a bet now for 300 grand, me and you. Okay.
I don't have 300 grand.
All right, so Mams has just challenged Wade to a bet for $300,000. Now, Mams must not be the one paying Wade's bills, because surely if he were, he would know if Wade does not have 300 grand to bet on some stupid little thing that Wade has said multiple times he doesn't want to happen.
Who has built that fight more?
Anyway, have fun on Kingpin, Wade.
Anyway, have fun on Kingpin Wade. Now, if you don't know Kingpin Boxing, being the 8-man and 8-woman tournament that Gibb is doing, yeah, that's how Mams just fired Wade Clemens from ever presenting Misfits again, publicly and shamelessly. Alright, so after that, JJ decides to tweet, "To you, it's an overreaction, but to me, it's a build-up of a lot of things behind the scenes. Understandable. You can get stressed, you can spill over." He deleted the tweets. I'm sure he didn't mean it. "You can have a public opinion, but don't come to me on a switch-up when you see me in person." Calvos responded, saying he said he doesn't think you outsell Jake versus Tommy and you do this. The only one who switched up was you for having this reaction to a boxing commentator giving a boxing opinion. Regardless if the opinion is crazy, it was never remotely that deep. Those are the deleted tweets there, if you'd like to read them for yourself. Just pause the video, I ain't stopping. Jake Paul decided to tweet at KSI, "Such insecure clowns. Wade is quality, plays it down the middle. Says things about me I don't like, but that just means he's keeping his opinions real. Now back to my vacation. This you? Get rid of anyone that plays both sides, no matter how much they mean to you. Loyalty to everyone is loyalty to no one." Now those can be wise words, but not always the case. I'm not usually a fan of the things Jake says. Yes, Jake responds again with, "This you, talking about a reporter that worked DAZN shows. You are You are regressing maturity-wise. You remind me of me when I was 19, but you about to be 30. Apologise to Wade and fire the unprofessional manager." Now this is where things got a bit topsy-turvy. You know, it's bad when you've got the public agreeing with Jake Paul. That doesn't happen often. Wade responds to KSI's tweet saying, "I understand I ruffle some feathers at Misfits with my takes on things, but I don't and have never switched up on you in person or online. My opinions of a potential fight don't reflect my opinion of you as a person or a fighter. I've always respected you as both." Again, professional, courteous, kind. He even said after he got fired that he isn't going to be talking shit about them because that's not how he wants to do things. KSI explains himself by saying the initial hatreds toward the tag team boxing that he put out publicly and privately loved the idea. He literally just says and does what the public want to hear, while privately trying to please everyone. I'm done with it. Be yourself, your true self, publicly and privately towards me. Now, I've seen the videos. He weren't hating on anything. He was simply worried, and as was everyone. And no one knew how it was going to work. That was your own idea. That was the whole point. My opinions around the tag team idea was never hate. I had concerns over its safety and rule set, and I needed to see it happen. When I saw it, I gladly found out that those precautions were taken. I'm not sure where JJ is getting this, but behind the scenes, I said the same thing. Ade says there have been a few problems with Wade behind the scenes. Wade responds with goat shit. I appreciate the support from you all more than you know. I'm gonna take the day off today, but I can promise you, when my character is called into question, I will always defend myself. I'll be back soon." Fair enough, Wade, fair enough. Hard day for you, bro. Hard day. Eventually, Wade gets an apology from Mams Taylor. "I apologize to Wade for allowing my emotions and passions to take over by firing him on Spaces. That wasn't cool, and I'm sorry I did that. I mean, you fucking wanna be like." And probably around the same time that Mams apologized, KSI, JJ Olatunji, also apologized. "I'm sorry for my tweets. It was way out of character." Yeah, a bit. We've already spoken privately, but I wanted to publicly apologize too. At Wade Plan. Oh, that's fair enough. You gotta just sort things out. You gotta do it privately, and obviously he deserved a public apology too. This was rash, harsh, and unnecessary. it all seemed to sort itself out. The apology came right before this video, and you know, it all worked out in the end. But are we aware of whether Wade is still fired? Are we aware of what the repercussions are going to be? Is this going to cause tension between the scenes? We just don't know. We have no idea, and we won't find out most likely anytime soon. This is just a terrible career move on JJ's part. If you want my opinion. Misfits, I've watched every event. I've been there live, pay-per-view. Live pay-per-view. And it wouldn't be the same without Wade. After the replacement of True Geordie, shit, if Wade got fired, you could bring True Geordie back, but I don't think he'd do it on a moral level, especially being friends with Wade. And I just hope they be more careful. As for Mams' relationship with Gibb, I'll get to that in the next video, I suppose. And then maybe I'll explain why things have been so shaky for the last year and a half in the video after that. Who knows? Well, that was the video. I hope you enjoyed. It's, you know, not exactly the most enjoyable thing to listen to. You know, drama, people getting fired, people getting insulted. But, I hope you had fun nonetheless. Please do come back. I'm gonna be more off. Be more often. I'm going to post more often. And I'd really like you to come on this journey with me. Please leave a like. Please subscribe. No rest for the wicked.